This is Chris the Nightmare Riola, and you're watching Mr. Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So I'm on BoxingScene.com. Like always on my channel, I will leave the article in the description box, and you can click it, read it, and come to your own surmise about it. But I'm going to go ahead and just read some quotes from Tyson Fury from this article. And the title of the article is Tyson Fury vows I'll give Klitschko a worse beating in a rematch. Now, we know that the initial date for their first rematch was set July 9th, and then that got pushed back after Fury suffered an injury in camp. He messed up his ankle. I did a video about it, even showed the picture that he released on social media showing the injury. And some fans, some of them thought he was lying. They thought that he probably put some makeup on his ankle and he didn't want the fight. All right, that's what some fans were saying. He gained a lot of weight since his the first fight, the victory, the first fight. He gained a lot of weight. Looked like he was close to probably 310 pounds. Probably he was huge, man. Then even at the press conference, he was showing his belly. He took off his shirt, actually, showed his belly, and he looked very out of shape, man. Didn't look like he was in the gym at all since the win over Klitschko. But then he came out with some training footage showing him in the gym, getting back into some type of shape, and then the ankle injury happened, all right? So the quotes from this article, he says, I didn't feel anything when the IBF took the belt, as I've got 14 others to replace them. They robbed one off me because they couldn't beat me, so they steal it. At least Dick Turpin wore a mask, but everyone knows who the champion is, Fury told the Shields Gazette, all right? Then Boxing Scene writes, fighters like Joshua and Deontay Wilder can wait. Fury says the only fighter on his radar right now is Klitschko, and he intends to make this victory even more impressive and more dominant. Should he beat Klitschko, Fury will then set his sights on the two biggest options, Joshua and Wilder. Great. Shit, unification fight. That's what we want. We want to see an undisputed heavyweight champion. That's the, that's what we want, man. That's what all boxing fans want. That's the motivation, right? Right now, I agree. The only fighter that should be on his radar is Klitschko, because that's the guy that's in front of you. And Klitschko, man, only one loss. He had a long, what was it, a 10.5 year run he had up there with Joe Louis and Larry Holmes as far as successful title defenses. I believe he had 18. And just his reign as, being a title holder, unified title holder. So Fury goes on to say, I'm looking forward to the fight. It feels good, to be honest. I gave him a beating the last time, and I'll give him a better beating the next time. It's money for old rope. We're working towards an October date, and I'm already in training, Fury said. I'll fight anyone. There's nobody really on my radar. Klitschko, I give him another beating. There's plenty of fighters out there. All right, now the date they're working on in October is October 29th. So that's the date, and we believe that the fight's going to be in Manchester. All right, so this, to me, in my opinion, is the most important fight for heavyweights, at least, this year. Because it's going to give us an answer with Wladimir, because a lot of fans, and I came out with this video, and I came out, okay, let me rewind this, because I came out with a video after the Jennings fight where I told everybody, man, you know what, Klitschko, although he won the fight, he dominated the fight, Jennings made the 12 rounds, but Klitschko looked haggard in that fight. And if you can go and look that up on my page, I came out and I said that in the fight. Before the fight, I predicted Klitschko was going to knock Jennings out. I thought he'll knock him out. So shouts out to Klitschko from coming over. He had the fight in Madison Square Garden, came over to America to give Jennings an opportunity. But after the fight, I was like, Klitschko won, hands down. I thought he won the fight, but I thought he looked haggard, and it didn't look like the same Klitschko. Maybe I'm undermining Jennings, but then I seen Jennings get completely dominated. Well, later in the fight, he got dominated by Luis Ortiz. And Luis Ortiz is no joke, and I know styles make fights, but I thought he looked haggard after that win with Jennings. But then going into the Fury fight, the first fight, I picked Klitschko. I thought he was just a better fighter. I thought he had the better jab. I didn't think Fury would be able to deal with the, Wladimir jab, and then when Wladimir gets close, he likes to hold, man. That is what it is. But it's his opponent's responsibility to break out of the clinch or fight in the clinch. It's, you know, if you can't break the clinch, that's not Klitschko's fault. You know what I mean? But Fury surprised me in that first fight. That he was able to dictate the pace. Vlad had trouble with his footwork. He had trouble with the awkwardness. And I thought when Vlad did get close to clinch, I thought Fury was the stronger in the clinch. I was totally shocked. You know, but as far as Fury said, you know, he gave him a beating. I mean, I guess it's how you define beating. I thought he won decisively. I didn't think he beat him up pillar to post. You know, he was knocking him down or anything. He didn't give him a physical beat down. But like I said, the footwork, the awkwardness, his jab, the hand speed that he was showing in that fight, I think it just discombobulated Klitschko, man. I really do. You know, he looked flabbergasted in that fight. So I'm just getting this out there, just an article that I seen, just trying to create some type of discussion about this fight, because we know that the last few, like the last month or so, everything was going on with when the Mirror, the UK Mirror came out and said that Tyson Fury and Hughie Fury had some nandrolone in their system, some traces of it from a test that they took before Fury fought Wladimir the first time. That story came out, and then now that their suspension, whatever, I guess is temporarily lifted. And then I guess in November they're going to do some type of hearing or something that's going to go on. But as of right now, man, I'm just trying to create some type of discussion about this fight. So I want you guys to leave what you think about this in the comment section. I'm out.